It's time for Ink the Book Show with your host, Ryan O'Connor. And now, let's ink the book.
Hello, everybody. It's your old pal Ryan on Ink the Book Show, the only show that donates a letter of the alphabet to a hungry child every time you click my face. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Hey, everybody, could you do me a favor and please like this video and leave a comment right now. Just didn't even see the video yet. Just like it and leave a comment. Tell your friends. Tell your enemies. Tell the King of England. I need some eyes on this video. All that helps. All that helps to spread these videos out. YouTube will share it more if you like and leave a comment right now. Blind. But anyway, today we are just doing more sketchbook drawings. I drew something already, so I'm not trying to figure something out for the first 15 minutes of the video or whatever it is I usually spend doing that. But let's draw. Okay. So here's my sketchbook. Wow. Where is we? Okay, I drew this hippo fella. It just seemed like the right thing to do. Why can't I get my... Oh. Somehow this, the camera swivels. It's just a matter of figuring it out at the beginning of each show. Oh, yeah. So there's my hippo fella. Ain't he a happy guy? All right. Let us ink. So, if you don't know, there are a bunch of archives of this show on the YouTube version, because I do this to YouTube and Twitch. On the YouTube channel, all the episodes are archived, and you can see me inking my entire first graphic novel, Bonehead, which I am now coloring. But the colors, while the coloring is going well, the color streams are a little harder to pull together right now. So I'm doing sketchbook drawings. I'll continue doing color streams, but they'll be a little fewer and farther between. But every page of my 250-page first graphic novel called Bonehead, I inked on the channel, and it is saved for posterity on YouTube, so you can check that out. Even if you're watching this on Twitch, after I finish this stream, I'll put the link in the description. I'll put a link tree in the description, and it's got the link to my Twitch, it's got the link to my YouTube, it's got the link to all my social media, and I don't know, the link to Wikipedia, the link to eBaum's World. No. Now I'm just lying to you. Yeah, so again, today when I started sketching, I didn't know what I was drawing. And I drew this terrible snake. with some unthought out background going on. I don't know what's going on there. And I started drawing some kind of alien, and that wasn't coming out good. And then that was my warm up for this, and I was pretty happy with that. I started with the eyes, and then all of a sudden this hippo fell out. Here's something I did earlier this week. What did I do? Not yesterday. Yesterday I didn't do a stream because my grandma was in town. My 94-year-old grandmother was in town, and my parents invited me over, and I went and hung out with them. But I drew this crab. I drew this duck in a sweater. I drew that guy. Dominami. It says no one's watching. So I'm glad someone's watching. Good to see you, Dominami. And he drew this gym rat. Oh, look at that! It's my friend Chris. Not much. What's up with you? Just wanted to say hi. Can't stay streaming right now. Okay. Well, appreciate you popping in. Don't get mauled on your way out. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to go back to inking. It's like a mentally ill person was given a TV show in here. As evidenced by my Carl Wieser impression on the last one. Oh, if you said you're making a frozen pizza and drinking. Ooh, what you drinking? Let's see. So last stream, I was just doing Carl Wieser impressions from Jimmy Neutron, and I posted one after the show. I did another one to send to my brother, and I posted it to social media. So that's how I spend my free time. If you couldn't hear that, it's on my Twitter or something. Maybe my Instagram. And I know I put it on TikTok. But with just some random drawing to accompany it. Yeah. But I was talking about how me and my brother Liam, we just do dueling Carl Wieser impressions sometimes. I also tagged Rob Paulson in it. I haven't looked at the post because I'm not on the internet lately, except for doing my drawings and streaming. So since I didn't do anything yesterday, I haven't seen the reaction to that yet, if any. but I thought it was pretty funny. I got my little self lodged in the doggy door. Oh, that hippo is red, says you. Thanks. Cheap Scotch. Carl Weezer. I bet Rob would love it. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I feel like if he saw it, he'd be delighted. But I don't know. I have his book. My buddy Tyler, his brother got me, I guess I should say my buddy Matt, right? Got me his book called something. Let's see. Voice Lessons. I haven't read it yet, but I used to listen to his podcast a lot. And I feel like I know a lot of the stories in this, but Rob Paulson. Okay. I don't know how suspenders work. I couldn't look it up either because I'm not going on the internet. But I think it's maybe something like that. I don't know. I'll be crucified if I get the mechanics of suspenders wrong, though. Let's see. Like, I know how overalls work. Maybe I should have given them overalls and said, maybe they are overalls. They're kind of overall-y. Leave me alone, will ya? Mitten clips. Oh, they clip to the pants. I think suspenders are like that. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I did them more like overalls, come to think of it. Oh, well. I wouldn't I wouldn't know from experience. Suspenders are for tall people. Yeah, me and Chris are pretty short. Is that who they're for? Thought it was for old timey people and know it all trivia show contestants. Does he wear a lot of suspenders? Was I saying overalls when I meant suspenders a second ago? I was trying to make a chicken holding a gun in this little logo earlier. I don't like whatever I landed on, but I kind of liked the chicken holding a gun better, but it wasn't very clear all the same. Oh, he wears them in Brooklyn Nine-Nine a lot. I never watched that show. I just have the strong feeling that I won't like it. Let's see. It's 8 o'clock, Jasper Johns. Time won't stop moving. It's not fair. It's not fair. Okay. Now I gotta do his little tail over here. All right. Let's commence to jiggling. Said, if you like or don't like The Office, Parks and Rec are the good place. You'll feel the same about Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Night vision goggles? This guy? Or the chicken? I gave him an eye patch. There's an eye and a patched eye. Same dude? Let's see. I forget what I said there. But I like The Office, Parks and Rec, and The Good Place enough. But the Aqua Teen. Oh, gotcha. Why doesn't he have this night vision? I forgot about that. Did you see the new thing on HBO Max? The new movie Plantasm. Yeah, Happy Time Harry. Isn't Happy Time Harry is that Happy Time Harry, or is he might have some other name, but isn't Happy Time Harry the one voiced by David Cross? That has a knife for a hand. Yeah, I was pretty it was not very funny. Like the best okay, it is David Cross. Yeah, it was not very funny, and the best jokes were like jokes from the show that they rehashed. But I'd say the only saving thing, I thought it was kind of cool to see it with a more fluid animation, but that wasn't really worth making the thing because they didn't use their like cheapest free animation. They kind of actually had like non-recycled animation going on. Yeah, I guess I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't the same, and yeah, the script was not funny. It was just like not worth making it, in my opinion. I don't think I like. I finally watched the first movie like maybe a year ago for the first time, and I don't think I liked that all that much either. But some of that show is so dang funny. And I guess eventually, I don't know when, but Venture Brothers is getting their movie that is going to wrap up the series, and then what's that other one called? Metalocalypse is getting a movie too. I don't know if I've seen all of Metalocalypse. I've seen at least most of it, and I remember maybe a total of 12 seconds of it. Oh, I remember the freaky clown guy. I do cocaine. Yeah. The creepy rock. Oh, Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown. That's his name. There were barely any surreal moments. Yeah. Just a relatively cohesive, boring plot, and the Moonanite interruptions just got annoying. Yeah. Yeah, I just saw that first movie, but it's like I don't really remember any of it other than it was about an exercise machine and the future or something. I don't know. But I also watched like a lot of the back seasons of the show that I'd never seen before with the various names of the show. They kept changing it by season after a while. My favorite stuff is always when Shake picks on Meatwad. Like when he's reading him the bedtime story of Sculdylocks and the 7 Scorpions. Phil Collins in Star Wipes. Is that in the movie? Okay, I need to erase. Just like my memory of Aqua Teen Hunger Force movies, these pencils will be erased. Oh, okay. I've been watching new South Parks and new Beavis and Buttheads with Tyler on Wednesdays. And what happened in the new one? I don't remember. The new South Park. Probably something. Oh, it was about ChatGPT or whatever it's called. And Stan's texting his girlfriend using ChatGPT, and it's just auto-generating all his texts. And then she's like, when she's talking to him in person, he's like realizing like, oh, he doesn't know what she's talking about anymore. She's like, and when you said that stuff had happened to you too, he's like, what? What color is a hippo? Yellow? The neighbor who's connected to our house, specifically to my room, in fact, my room here, is always playing guitar, like right next to my room. So I'm never alone. So that's nice. Always got a little song to accompany me. At 3 in the morning, at 3 in the afternoon, at 5 in the morning, 5 in the afternoon. No, it seems like that sometimes, though. Let me see, what color is this? 102. I'm trying to see if I have another one. Rooting through all my stuff. Oh, it's magic! I dropped something. They keep... Oh, wait. I hope he plays good stuff at least. I think it's original stuff, and I can't tell well enough. I haven't seen the stream since I ostensibly finish the book. Are these for a new comic or something? No, these are just sketchbook drawings. I've been coloring my comic on stream here and there in Photoshop, but right now there's always I think this one's worse off than my other marker. For reasons you might know something about, there's always somebody home and usually watching TV right now. And so it's kind of because I color it in on a different computer out in the open of the house, so it's kind of sometimes hard to find time to get a good stream without telling everybody to stop what they're doing. But so I was trying to squeeze those in, but I was doing my streams so infrequently at that point that I decided to just start doing sketchbook streams again. Oh, I have another one right here. Maybe this one's good. This one's good. Why do I save the bad ones? Also, I gotta buy new ones, but I keep putting it off. Every time I go to buy it, it seems like it's a bad time to buy new markers. Since like November. But I am trying to get back into my files where I'm trying to put together another, like an art book with all this stuff, like an Art of Ryan O'Connor thing. My problem is I want to make like 1 billion books all at once. I'm trying to color Bonehead, and I'm trying to color another secret project. And then once in a while, I tinker around with it. Like I have about 50 pages of like an art book arranged. I want to make it like maybe 150. Because I don't want to do anything small, I guess. I'm a psycho that way. One of these days I'll finish one of these projects too. Usually I don't make my drawings this big in these sketchbooks, at least for the most part, or for a while. I guess sometimes I do, but I like this guy. He's a big, dumb, happy guy. Go big and stay home. You said it, partner. So what are you up to lately? You doing any music? Or anything other than cooking frozen pizzas and drinking? cheap cheap scotch or whatever you said. Chris is a musician. He's got some kind of music. Oh, it's not in my room. It's in the hallway. That's right. He's got this album on Spotify, and I bought this off Amazon. Data Ledger. That's Chris's album. And I think it's the song. There's a couple songs on there I really like, and Annulment, I think, was one. And I'm trying to remember. Signs and Blessings, I think, was one I really, really liked. That one's like a waltz or something. I don't know what it is, but it's got like a kind of haiku-y like form. If it's the one I'm thinking of, I'm pretty sure it's Signs and Blessings. I'm mixing my friend ex-bandmate's new band's EP, kind of garage punk. Not haiku-y. I don't know what I mean. They're called Cleverly Detached. Okay, I don't know. I don't think I had heard of that one. What was the one you were playing with recently? You were doing shows, I think. I kept seeing ads for him on Instagram or something with the palm tree logo kind of thing. Cleverly Detached. I think the name of the other band I thought was really cool. Polly Holiday, yeah. Cat's in Palm Springs for a week, so maybe you can do some musicking. What's she doing in Palm Springs? She's doing some kind of merch event. Cat's my friend who has a link in the description for 10% off my viewers and any of their orders for her handmade and or laser cut jewelry, or both. I don't know. That's her business. there's an event called Alt Summit that's held annually at the Saguaro. You hear that, America? Go say hi to my friend Matt. If you're in the Palm Springs area, if you find yourself in Palm Springs, with a hole burning your day planner, okay. He's gray enough. Let's see. It's like a gathering for women's handmade business designers and entrepreneurs, as far as I understand it. That sounds like her MO. Her bag. Oh, that's what I dropped. Yellow ochre. I don't know when I had that out. Oh, probably when I was looking for the other color, the other marker. Let's see now. We're gonna give his mouth a color. I'm gonna go with my beloved terracotta. Not this one because it's bad, because I save all my bad markers, but I have like 17 terracottas here. Terracotta is one of the colors that I feel like I just about every time I order a batch of markers from dickblick.com, I almost always get a terracotta. I feel like that and cloud blue. And cream. Those ones I probably use the most and run out of the most. Hey, what, love? I'm doing well. How is it that you are? I'm talking with my friend Chris out in somewhere. San Diego. My bad. I have a friend in San Francisco, and my other friends are in what did I just say? San Diego. No, Sacramento. Dang it. Stupid California with all its places. Good. Yeah. Oh, man. San Diego sounds like heaven. But you're just in crummy Sacramento. No, I don't think I've ever heard anything bad about Sacramento. Sacramento sounds cool to me. No, it's nice.
So my roommate. Tyler's wedding is in like 3 months. Oh, good. Yeah, I just woke up one day and I was like, this past week, and I was like, oh man, they're my two roommates. They're getting married to each other in 3 months. And that's it's crazy. I've been friends with Tyler for like 20 years. I think it's gonna be fairly small. They're getting like married at the courthouse, and then the next day they're having the like reception and kind of celebration or whatever. And I don't think it's gonna be too big. But it's gonna be fun. I think Kat and Chris out over there in Sacramento are coming. Okay. Adios. I will jiggle one for you. Okay. Take care. Thanks for popping in. But yeah, that's so soon. I was like, I don't even know what I'm gonna get them for their wedding, but I think I've figured it out since. And I didn't finish with the gray. Forgot about its little tail here. What, love, off the top of your head, do you happen to know where Algeria is? I just met somebody. I was just talking to somebody from Algeria recently, and they were asking me if I knew where Algeria was in the world. And it turns out I had no idea. I'm just wondering if you might know. Like what continent? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Algeria, Bulgaria, Cambodia, Dominica, Egypt, France, the Gambia, Hungary, Iran, Japan, Kazakhstan, Libya, and Mongolia, Norway, Oman, Pakistan, Qatar, Russia, Suriname, Turkey, Uruguay, Vietnam, West Xylophone, Yemen, Zimbabwe. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-boop-boop-boo. Azerbaijan, Bolivia, Canada, Australia, Belgium, Chad, Afghanistan, Brunei, China, Denmark, Ecuador, Fiji, Guatemala. I don't know what color I'm looking for here. Not that one. I'll use this one. Trying to color in his ears. None of my pinks are looking like the right fit for me. So this is ballet pink. This one, deco pink. I think that's what I want. Well, anyway, turns out Algeria is in Africa. It was like, I guessed like every continent except Africa. That when I couldn't even think of another continent. I was like, it's in Europe, right? I mean, and they're like, no. Like, oh, Asia? No. Antarctica. No, I think that was my last guess. I was like, it's not in Antarctica. I know it's not in Australia. And she's like, it's in Africa. Like she was like waiting for me to guess Africa after I guessed all the other ones. She's like, so Dad? I was like, I can't think of anything else. She goes, it's in Africa. Oh, yeah. That guy. I don't think I'm going to use muted turquoise. I think I'm going to use Brittany Blue. Beep, 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 beep. I am excited for the wedding because all me and Tyler's friends, all of our closest friends, all live very far away from us now. And so I'll get to see all of them. Not only for, I don't know, not only after months or more of not seeing some of these people in person, but I'll get to see them all together in the same place. Because I have two of my best friends live in Washington. And then one of my best friends lives in Texas. And then my other friends, Kat and Chris, live in California. My friends in Washington, they visit every year. Well, one of them I haven't seen in the past couple of years. So I miss him tremendously. But allegedly they're all coming. So that's good news. Nocturnal chicken. What am I doing here? What's the meaning of this? Okay, Celadon green. Just like me mother used to make. Speaking of which, I just posted a painting that my mom does a bunch of landscape paintings of like mountains and stuff. They're very Bob Ross influenced. The one that she sent me recently, out of the blue, it's not even one of my. It's actually one of my least favorites that she's done. But not to say it's bad. It's leaps and bounds above what I can do it in oil paints for show. But I did post a painting my mom did to the Discord recently. She does like a lot of mountains and a lot of like seashores and lush fields with little shacks in them. Because she grew up, well, not so much the mountains, but she grew up on a little island off of the mainland of Ireland. And so she does a lot of stuff that she does a lot of paintings of places that that were on her island. And then she does a lot of otherwise she does a lot of like Bob Rossi looking mountainous rivery areas. She does that kind of stuff. But recently she sent me some of her poetry and she sent me that painting because I'm always talking about how I want to get scans of all her paintings and I want to get all her poems together and make a book to give all my siblings and everything. Or I want to like make a display of her and a lot of her poetry goes together with some of the paintings that she does. So I want to get them all like arranged nicely into a book and just make a copy for each of my siblings or all my nieces and nephews or something. Someday. I keep telling her she's got to get that stuff like scanned properly. Because she's got her house filled with these paintings that she does, and then they've all got these like ornate frames that she picked up at like Hobby Lobby or Goodwill or something. Let's see. Where's my beloved cream number 23? There it is. My beloved cream. Cream. All right. Let's see. I think I want to make his shirt like kind of an off-white. I have this color driftwood I think I want to use. Driftwood? Yeah. It looked like it used to be a white shirt, but then this guy lived in it. This guy looks like he belongs in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I haven't seen that movie. That's one I started watching once, but I didn't get like 5 minutes into it. I like the music from it, like the Soggy Bottom Boys songs, but I don't know the movie. I like the Coen Brothers. That one just never happened for me so far. The first Coen Brothers movie I ever watched was Burn After Reading, and I think that is it's certainly like I don't know, it's one of my favorites. But they also do Fargo. Barton Fink I really like. I liked Raising Arizona. What else do they do? I think I gotta go over the ink here on this little logo-y thing because I didn't do all the lines, it looks like. Ba-doom, ba-doom. But yeah, I definitely recommend Barton Fink. That's one of my favorites. I like Burn After Reading a lot, but I wouldn't recommend it for everyone. There's some not so, I don't know. But Brad Pitt's in that one. John Malkovich. Tilda Swinton. What's his name? George Clooney is in it. What's her name? What's the lady? I almost said Broad. What's the lady who plays Marge Gunderson in Fargo? I can't think of her name now. Something or other. but she's in it. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. It's supposed to be like a bolo tie this guy's wearing. I don't like that. I want a lighter one. Most of these markers are pretty, and these are Prismacolor that I use, which I always used to get at Hobby Lobby. And then I found out they're cheaper at dickblick.com if you buy them online. Seems kind of obvious in this day and age, but I was buying them for years at like $7 or $8 a piece. $7 or $8 a marker. I was buying them for years at Hobby Lobby. And if you get them at dickblick.com, I think now they're like $3.50 a piece or something. But if you get them 12 at a time or more, there's a price drop. But then last time I went to Hobby Lobby anyway, I was just looking to see if they had any different markers than were available on, because sometimes they would have ones that weren't available on dickblick.com, and I'd like to just get as many different markers as I could. But last time I went to Hobby Lobby, there's a Hobby Lobby like 2 minutes from my house, and they didn't have Prismacolor markers anymore. And that's where I've gotten them for like 25 years. I mean, they've always been there for 25 years, at least. I was just really surprised I didn't see them there. And then I asked the cashier, and she didn't know what I was talking about. I was like, "Are they going to stop carrying Prismacolor markers here?" She's like, "What's a Prismacolor marker?" I was like, good enough. Let's see. I'm tempted to use this same color for the suspenders here. Or I guess I could make them, they look like overalls. Should I just make them the same color? I'm not going to make them the same color. You can think they're overalls. You can think they're suspenders. I'm just going to do them this color. I might throw a gray on top of it. Actually, I think I should throw the gray down first if I'm going to do that. Warm gray 20. Because sometimes markers work better depending on what order you throw them down. And a lot of times when I throw the lighter color down second, it makes it kind of splotchy. So I'm going to try doing it the other way, except for this one chunk that I already did. Yeah, see, I can tell already it's going to be kind of splotchy. But maybe if I go over it again. It might be a little, I think it is working out better, but it still looks like it's doing a similar thing to what I was anticipating. I think that gray really that is leading into his face and stuff. So I want to see if I can fix that. How long have I been going? Over an hour. See, it's a good thing I didn't draw this on stream. It's been a month-long endeavor. What color did I use for this guy? Oh yeah, 40. Warm gray 40. My eyes feel like they're gonna bleed. The guy next door was playing something that sounded like whatever that song is. Is that Warning? On the album Warning? By Green Day? I think. I don't know. But he wasn't playing that, but it sounded something like it. And that song has been stuck in my head ever since. I shouldn't use such a bright color. Everything else on his shirt is kind of muted. And I think that's kind of how I want it to be. Like it's faded with how much he wears it and probably doesn't wash it. You know? So I'm gonna do like what am I gonna do for this guy's beak? I'll do like a oatmeal, just like a brownish yellow. Yeah. And then for the white of the chicken, I think I've got this marker sitting around somewhere already. Yeah. Warm gray 20. And then 2 dots, 2 light, just right. And then I think I'm gonna put like this khaki over the buttons here to make them look kind of goldy. And then I'm gonna throw in, oh, I gotta do his eyeballs. I think I'm gonna do his eyes cream yellow too. What else? Where else did I use that? Oh, his toadies. I heard them on the radio recently. The Toadies. Their hit Possum Kingdom. I love that whole album by the Toadies. The album is called Rubberneck. It's a good one. They're a band from Texas. Let's see, and then I'll do. Where's this called? Like Clay Rose again for his pupils. Jeepers creepers! I cannot find any gray I'm looking for today. Sure. For his little nostrils. Okay, now there's this little background shape to kind of like sum up this piece. What color? What color will we go with? Oh, didn't I? Where's that yellow ochre? If I have enough to get by with it, and I think I do, that'll suffice. I just don't want to go over the pencil so it doesn't tack the pencil onto the page permanently. Because yeah, once I go over pencil with the marker, it's kind of like I can't erase the pencil. It's not like that with everything. I think if I were to watercolor over pencil, I can still erase. But with these markers, if I go over it, I can't. At least I've had no luck with that in my recollection. Booty quake, thrust. No further questions. That's from Clone High, which is getting a reboot. I want to be excited about that, but I'm afraid they'll wreck a good thing. Clone High was a show from 2001 on MTV. It was an animated show about Abraham Lincoln and JFK and Gandhi and Joan of Arc and Cleopatra. And they were clones of the originals, and they were going to school in the modern day. And they were just like kind of like failure versions of their historical counterparts. And everybody at the school is a clone of a dead historical person. But it was really funny. And I guess that's after like 20 years, it's getting a reboot, but it's going to be the official season 2. And I think it was already picked up for season 3 as well. Or I guess season 1 and 2 of the reboot, but I'm excited, but I just hope they don't wreck a good thing, like I said. But there's only 13 episodes of it. It kind of wraps up nicely in case it was canceled, I think. It's like a cliffhanger, but it's like if it needs to be over, it was a good way to end it. And it's screamingly funny. I don't know if you can watch it somewhere. Oh, well, you know what? Last I saw, it was all available on YouTube. But I don't know if that's still the case. Especially now that they're rebooting it. And then I'm going to take my white pen. I'm just going to go over the edges of this to kind of clean it up. And this is a Sakura jelly roll. Let's see. The clock is laughing in my face. Wake me up when September ends. Right? All right. Well, that's this guy. Here, I'm going to do one last little detail here. Little shadow on his teeth, his toofuses. Maybe on his tongue. The rest of them. Here, let me get a different one. This one's seen better days. Good enough. I'm calling it. Right? That's what I'm doing. I'm calling it. I think I am now. The end. All right, everybody. Time to go home. You don't have to go home, but this broadcast is over. Goodbye, everybody. I love you. Don't forget to like the video and comment on the video. Yeah. And then, like I said before, tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell the King of England, tell your mother, and anyone who watches YouTube videos to check me out. Just trick them. Just tell them this video is about global warming, or tell them it feeds needy children in Kuwait or something. That'll reel them in. All right, goodbye, everybody. Be good to your mother.